I don't know if you guys don't know, but I don't care. Like, I don't care, and I think that's what the good does to help with that. If they really do anything, you know, you can put out statements as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're in an entertainment business. That's when mental toughness comes in. If you're gonna live by praise, you're gonna die by the hate, and so I think that's on the individual person to have mental toughness. Some people can deal with it, some people can't, and I think you can see the ones who can, and unfortunately there are some.
Stop what you're doing, because this story has completely changed the conversation around the WNBA. What started as another headline about CaitlinClark has quickly turned into one of the biggest debates the league has faced all season. Fans aren't just talking about one game anymore. They're questioning leadership, player treatment, and the direction of the WNBA itself. The latest wave of attention didn't come from a league announcement or a post-game press conference. It came after Sophie Cunningham made emotional comments during a late-night broadcast that spread rapidly across social media. Within hours, clips of her remarks were everywhere, fueling an already heated discussion.
Toxicity, racism, homophobia, straight out like nonsense, hate nonsense. And it is absolutely unacceptable. Most of this coming from the online community. Most of this, you know, in my heart of hearts, I believe, not coming from WNBA fans, Indiana Fever fans. You know, I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas.
Behind the scenes, drawing reactions from fans, analysts, and media personalities across the basketball world. If you think this story is only about basketball, coaching decisions, or locker room tension, think again. Many supporters believe the conversation has grown far beyond the court. They argue it now reflects bigger concerns about player treatment, league leadership, and whether the WNBA is doing enough to protect and support its biggest stars. As the debate continues to intensify, many fans are looking back at the moments they believe pushed the situation to this point. According to reports and public commentary, pressure had already been building.
I can watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And, you know, obviously I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty others across the league that, you know, haven't got called, you know, go back and post-game or whatever it is. Teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And, you know, I think a lot has obviously come after that, and as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. That goes for the opposing team we play, that goes for my teammates, that goes for my coaches. You know, there should never be a question of character. Like, I've always stood up here and said that, and that's truly what I believe. That's how I was raised. So, you know, none of that is okay, and I don't want anybody to ever experience that.
The reaction across the scenes. Critics argued that comments from Fever head coach Stephanie White failed to address the concerns many supporters had been raising for weeks. Others believed the team's response minimized the frustration surrounding one of the league's biggest stars. Many fans felt players were expected to stay quiet, move forward, and continue performing despite the growing criticism surrounding the team. Then the conversation took another turn. Sophie Cunningham publicly shared her perspective, and her emotional response immediately captured attention on
play and react to a little bit what CaitlinClark had to say, but we got people like Stephen A. Smith, Shanae Agumake speaking out against CaitlinClark. We got the Kelsey Plum thing. So much stuff to talk about, man. I'm going to try to get through all the content and catch up today. So bear with me, guys, and just please watch the videos if you can.
You did what? Well, it's not like I was on vacation. I was rotting in my bed. I feel better. Just kind of waiting for my energy and this headache to kind of go away a little bit. But I'm here, and so that's great.
What's it like to see yourself become a meme in real time?
So goofy. Like,
what the hell?
It's so goofy. Like, everyone, it's getting worldwide views now, and so it's just been kind of fun to see. But honestly, I've been like dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny. It's cool. I didn't even mean for it to blow up like that, but you know, the internet does what the internet does.
Do you have a favorite one of the ones you have?
Yeah, Statue of Liberty. Dude, that is my favorite one. I feel like we need to change that.
Did you see the one with the White House posted with the president in it? And do you have any thoughts on it?
I think everyone around the world is posting it. Every company has done it. They're just the ones that also get on board. And so I don't really think twice about it. I think they're just another group who is posting about it.
I think our fans voted a lot of players in the top 40, which just shows how much they care.
Oh, no.
But I'm proud of them.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that they edit the damn... Y'all done edit the thing, man. Bro, the Indiana Fever is editing their press conferences. They're definitely cutting out what these players are saying. We watching Tony East, bro. We watching Tony East, bro. They edited it.
Dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny. It's cool. I didn't even
broadcast deals.
Speaking with visible frustration, she suggested that CaitlinClark had not been treated fairly. Her comments quickly became one of the most discussed topics across basketball social media, with supporters arguing they highlighted the emotional pressure building around both the team and the league. The reaction was immediate. Sports shows, podcasts, and online commentators began breaking down Cunningham's remarks from every angle. Some agreed with her concerns, while others believed the
response clicks. We've done so much to help the game grow in the course of the last 3 years, and we keep kicking ourselves when we're down. She also talks about how this play happened like last Wednesday, and we're still talking about it, and it's a disservice to the league. Well, CaitlinClark, nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. I know you don't want to admit it, but nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. She talked about the organization having her back, and the coaching staff has her back. They don't have her back. I don't know why she continues to think that they do. But shout out to Bane. Maybe she actually believes it. Maybe she actually believes that they have her back. Because nobody asked if the coaching staff has her back. She just kind of has been coming out and saying the coaching staff has her back, like trying to prove to us that they have her back, that the organization has her back. Just come out and try to prove to us that they have her back. Nobody asks directly, hey, do you think the coaching staff has her? No, she just comes out and says it, which is interesting. The harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. Things that we've heard her say during the rookie year, I believe, towards the end of the season during the rookie year, her end of the season press conference, I believe it was, where she said a lot of the same things that she said now. Condemning the hate, a very run-of-the-mill response, but didn't do the Stephanie White lengths of virtue signaling and being divisive and calling her fans racist. Interesting, very, very interesting. What I will do, if you guys want to still hang out and watch this, I'll play this at the end. We'll watch this at the end. And let me know your thoughts about what she says in the comment section below. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.
Let's probably start. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and obviously I haven't been available for like a week or so. So first of all, I know what you guys are going to ask, and I did think it was a flagrant foul, and our reffing just needs to be better. And it's tough. Obviously the refs are in a really difficult spot. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world, in my opinion, is to make calls. All you do is get yelled at the whole time by everybody. You're never winning. So I think for us, as the league's just got to do better protecting our players in that regard. I don't really think that it was up for debate. Obviously it wasn't called in real time. You go back and watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And obviously I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty of others across the league that haven't got called. Go back and post game or whatever it is, teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And I think a lot has obviously come after that, and as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate.
Many fans. Single incident. As clips continued spreading across social media, the discussion expanded beyond Indiana and reached basketball fans across the country. Analysts debated whether the league needed greater transparency, stronger player protection, and more consistent leadership moving forward. At the same time, speculation surrounding CaitlinClark's future continued dominating online conversations. While there has been no official indication of any major change, many supporters openly questioned what the ongoing controversy could mean for the league's brightest star if concerns about player treatment continue to grow. And that's where this story begins shifting from basketball headlines to something much bigger.